Hello and welcome to our countdown of the top 10 fastest airplanes in the world. From cutting-edge military jets to record-breaking experimental aircraft, we'll be taking a look at some of the most impressive feats of engineering and speed in aviation history. Number 10. F-111 Aardvark. Our first entry on the list is the F-111 Aardvark, a supersonic tactical fighter bomber that was in service with the U.S. Air Force from the 1960s to the 1990s. With a top speed of Mach 2.5, the F-111 was capable of delivering nuclear weapons at high speeds and altitudes. Number 9. F-15 Eagle. Next up is the F-15 Eagle, a versatile and highly maneuverable fighter jet that has been in service with the U.S. Air Force since the 1970s. With a top speed of Mach 2.5 and a thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.2, the F-15 is a formidable presence in the skies. Number 8. MiG-31 Foxhound. The Russian MiG-31. Foxhound is a twin-engine supersonic interceptor aircraft that has been in service since the 1980s. With a top speed of Mach 2.83, it can reach altitudes of up to 65,000 feet and can carry a variety of missiles and rockets. Number 7. XB-70 Valkyrie. The North American XB-70. Valkyrie was an experimental supersonic bomber that was developed in the 1960s. With a top speed of Mach 3.1, the Valkyrie was capable of flying at altitudes of up to 70,000 feet and could carry nuclear weapons over long distances. Number 6. F-14 Tomcat. The F-14 Tomcat was a supersonic fighter jet that was in service with the U.S. Navy from the 1970s to the 2000s. With a top speed of Mach 2.34 and a range of over 1,600 miles, the Tomcat was a key player in many military operations during its time in service. Number 5. Mikoyan Gurevich, MiG-25. The Mikoyan Gurevich, MiG-25 was a Soviet supersonic interceptor aircraft that was in service from the 1970s to the 1990s. With a top speed of Mach 3.2, it was capable of intercepting high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft and other fast-moving targets. Number 4. SR-71 Blackbird, the Lockheed SR-71. Blackbird is perhaps the most famous plane on our list, and for good reason. With a top speed of Mach 3.3 and a range of over 2,000 miles, the Blackbird was an incredibly advanced spy plane that was in service with the U.S. Air Force from the 1960s to the 1990s. Number 3. X-43A. The X-43A is an experimental aircraft that was developed by NASA in the early 2000s. With a top speed of Mach 9.6, it holds the record for the fastest aircraft ever built. The X-43A was designed to test new propulsion technologies and to explore the potential of hypersonic flight. Number 2. X-15. The X-15 was an experimental rocket-powered aircraft that was in service with NASA and the U.S. Air Force in the 1960s. With a top speed of Mach 6.7, it holds the record for the fastest manned aircraft ever built. The X-15 was instrumental in advancing our understanding of hypersonic flight and space exploration. Number 1. MiG-25 Foxbat. And finally, at the top of our list is the MiG-25 Foxbat, a Soviet interceptor aircraft that was in service from the 1970s to the 1990s. With a top speed of Mach 3.5, it was one of the fastest planes ever built, and it was also capable of reaching altitudes of up to 80,000 feet. In conclusion, and that's our list of the top 10 fastest airplanes in the world. From the Cold War-era MiGs to the cutting-edge experimental aircraft of today, these planes represent some of the greatest feats of engineering and speed in aviation history. Thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a comment below with your favorite fast airplane.